I don't know what that style choice is supposed to even be, Phantom, but I'll just say this. Those models look like shit. They look uncanny. Like, they don't look human, they look uncanny. Hope Link is behaving. Link's behaving! The game isn't. It's been RNG today. What game are we talking about? Phantom, what game are we talking about? Yep, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. That game came out the other day. Phantom worked in it during some amount of its development, and it just released the other day. 2 horrible reviews. They managed... The things that we're ridiculing are like, Seattle is not a snowy place. They painted Seattle as a snowy place. They just didn't research Seattle. Literally just exist in Seattle, and you would know that Seattle's not like this. If you have, like, an event... Like, we've talked about this before in the context of, like, where should GDQ have their event in the winter if it's not going to be in, like, the South? Seattle isn't a bad choice in terms of location, like, for its climate, because we don't get snow. It will be rainy and dark. It's not a good location otherwise, because everything else they do is on the East Coast, right? So getting all of their stuff out would be a fucking hassle. Not to mention finding somewhere to host it, plus the cost of, like, Seattle hotels would suck. That's why Twilight takes place in Washington? Is that really part of that? I've never seen Twilight. But, yes, it was filmed in Forks. If you look up Forks, Washington, that is the town that it was in. I don't know if, like, story-wise it has anything to do with Washington, though. I just know that that's where it was literally filmed. Who cares if it's in a snowy place? A weirdly large number of people. I don't. Where it is in the books. Oh. There's Spoon, Washington? Hey, Josh. I don't think that there's a Spoon, Washington, but the funniest town names in the state of Washington, in my opinion, are, we have a venue in central Washington called the Gorge Amphitheater, and it's in George, Washington, which is an amazing name, because, you know, George Washington. And the neighboring town is called Martha, which is George's... X. Does it count as an X if you're just both dead? Yeah, it's called the Gorge at George. That's, like, what it's called. Yeah, till death do you part. That's George's X. 30 minutes from cool California? Wait, that's so fucking cool. What the hell? And yeah, I don't really care about, like, it being in a snowy place, but there are people that absolutely do seem to care about that sort of thing. Like, if you want to go somewhere to avoid the cold in the winter, Seattle's not a bad place. It's not that cold here. It barely drops below freezing. Like, it does consistently drop below freezing for a few weeks in the winter, but that's, like, late at night type shit. come on. What did these two goats do? Well, you know what? I'm not questioning it. They were Howards, but, like, the best kind of Howard. Also, I hope you're doing well, Josh. Yeah, but it's not that bad. It's not like it's dropping to, like, minus 50. Below freezing was probably, like, 28. Wait, did they put Luigi's Mansion GameCube on Switch 2 VC? Is that what you're saying, Kay? That's interesting. Yeah, Mariners losing is pretty rough, but we got next year. The way that I'm looking at it, like, it was rough, like, actively watching it last night. But the way that I'm looking at it now is like, hey, we now have the off-season to buckle down on batting. I think that our main issue last night was, in the later innings, a lot of batting mistakes. A lot of batting mistakes. Especially, like, some of the earlier games in the series. There were some major issues. But we got next season. We can hunker down on those and get it fixed. Funniest thing is that you could pick up random guns and use them in 2018. Respill doesn't allow you to use a gun or pick it up with your hands, but you can telepathically levitate it and throw it at someone. That's fantastic. Come on. Alright, bow. Thank you. We'll keep the run. Mostly because I just want to see, like, if I keep getting rough EMSs. Yeah, well, every team has its ups and downs. I just would have liked for the Mariners to finally go to the World Series for once. Being a fan of Seattle teams, I'm pretty used to the downs. It's a fun time. And yo, Link Up, thank you for the one singular golf. How are you tonight? Hopefully you are having a good time with it. I've been to the Gorge once and saw the guy from the Curious George movie there. I don't think that I've seen the guy from the Curious George movie ever. I don't think I've seen the Curious George movie. The monkey. Whoa, that is purple. Curious Gorge, but that's great. That's hilarious. Gravel, thank you for the bits on making it purple. Is this a new thing? Where you can just, like, make your chat message especially highlighted? I don't know who says that quote, but it starts with "Hey Bart," so I know it's a Simpsons thing. Hey Bart, the bakery caught fire, and all of downtown smells like cookies. Want to go smell? The man in the yellow hat? I assume the man in the yellow hat, not the monkey. Millhouse? Oh, I cannot do a Millhouse. I could not. Could have been the monkey. Does the monkey in the Curious George movie talk? I don't think Curious George ever spoke in the books. Bart versus Australia. Is this just... Yeah, that would make sense if this is just more quotes from that episode. I assume that that's the Knifey Spoony episode. Because we were talking about that earlier. Never spoken the cartoon on PBS. Yeah, I don't think he's spoken any of the books either. That was a horrible angle. Better to fail it that way than the other way, though. Good one, After. Aha! The books are written from his perspective, so does that imply... Okay, so, like, does that imply that in terms of a perception of the monkey that it can actually speak English? Or is it, like, the translation of the monkey's internal dialogue into English? A nice little hop that I got there. There is a live-action Curious George movie, yes, VV. I don't know when it was from, so I'm going to trust Glitch on 2017. We are all speaking a translation of our inner monologue into English. I guess? Yeah? I don't, like, what language do you guys think in? Because I think in English. If you're not an English first language, then it makes sense to think in a different language, but, like, I don't think that I think in gibberish. Some guy that had a song in the live-action Curious George movie, and your ex wanted to go. They had compostable cups there instead of plastic ones. It was nice. This does sound like the Gorge at George. I've been to the Gorge a few times. The last time that I was at the Gorge... I want to say it was like 2016. It's been a long time. Because it's kind of a drive for me. But, like, it's a massive venue, so if there's someone good going there, I will. Curious George or Kangaroo Jack? Do they get prep time? It's a great venue. Like, for the longest time, my phone background was just the view that you have at the venue. If you get there early enough that it's not dark yet. It's gorgeous. Okay, you're a little bit too close to the wall. Don't trust that. Trust that. Barely. Not a good start. Like, it was a bad Sword and Shield skip and a bad first segment. And also a pretty bad sewers. It has not been a good run so far, but we're back in Baron at least. Been to Red Rocks. I don't believe I have. Red Rocks is... Colorado. No, I haven't been to Red Rocks. There's one that's in, like, Billings, Montana, that's something rocks that I don't ever remember. And I always get it confused with Red Rocks. I had to remind myself which one was which. Okay. No, I've actually only been to Colorado one time. And I loved it. I would actually be very willing to live in, like, Denver. But, That would only be if, like, a job took me there. Denver was... Oh, Denver. Colorado was one of the nicest areas that I think that I've ever gone on, like, a trip. And Denver was a very nice city. I liked it quite a bit. Many hippies. There's no live-action Curious George movie? Also, what do you mean Shazam? No, I'm like 95% sure there is a live-action Curious George movie. Yeah, the Mandela effect is... yeah. Shazammed? I could see, like, there being too many hippies, but... I've lived in areas with hippies enough. As long as you, like, don't interact, it's fine. Too many crunchy people. It's a large enough, like, area that you would have, like, enough normal people, you know? It is a very mountainy area, though. Interesting. I've never heard this term before. It is also becoming a tech hub, yeah. Curious George. I do know what the Mandela effect is, Vivi. I've never heard of the Shazam case. The only Mandela effect things that I know are literally the name that, like, why it's given the name. You know, Nelson Mandela did not actually die in prison. What else? Berenstain Bears versus Berenstain Bears. Yeah, of course, Etchy. I'm glad that I could be of service. Alright, let's see if I keep getting bad swings. I have literally not gotten a good swing on this trick today. And it keeps killing my runs. Etchy, how was Valorant? Hey, guys, I got a good swing. And I got the trick. And didn't lose a goddamn minute. Thank you, game. Why was it this run? Try to get hippies to leave your campsite. Wait, that's a fun one. I don't know what a wook is. I assume it's like a derogatory term for hippies based off of Wookiees. I just usually call people crunchy and they get insulted. It works in mysterious ways. Good game, bad game, and good game, the usual. How much are you up or down today? Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia? Is it not? Thank God you're not as far gone as Squidwy. It does not. Interesting. Those things both fuck with your head. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Owl. Also, hey, Owl, how are you today? Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Someone claims it's on the side of a Fruit of the Loom factory in Mexico. Another person claimed their dad had a shirt with it on the tag. I mean, I have a few shirts. I could go and look at some point. Look at this country. You are gay. Even the bit Scrabble, exclaiming that the United States is gay. Or Uruguay. Or a Paraguay. There's multiple. Mandela Effect is thinking that I used to be a Minish Cap speedrunner. I want to run more Minish Cap, I actually really do. But, like... I also love running this game, and right now I want to run this game. My thoughts are, like, I don't know when I'll get back to Minish Cap. I'm kind of torn between, like, doing 3D challenge stuff, like this, and doing, like, Minish Cap, and getting better at, like, any percent, and also figuring out the whole, like, 99% stuff. Because that definitely should just be a category in that fucking game. 99% just makes way too much sense for that game. This is where MZ died. I think that I'm losing, like, a second to gold or something. Need 8D Zelda. You define all 8 dimensions for 8D Zelda. .99% would be super unsatisfying. I feel like the amount that it's not satisfying is outweighed by the amount of time that you put into the goddamn manip to get the last fucking heart piece, and it takes 40 minutes out of the route, plus however long you have to route the seashells in. You are not banned. There's been a glitch on Twitch recently. Also, hey, Moo Kitten. It's like, it's a glitch that started with the AWS bullshit the other day, where, like, people's streak-hide messages are just getting missed. I found it! I found it! There wasn't a Curious George live-action movie. There will be one. It is coming out next year. It's just not out yet. Yeah, no, so you can't see it, but I did. I see the wide vibe. Or wide time. It's wide time. Nope, actually this looks like AI. Or maybe the film uses AI? Cast. It says Will Ferrell is the man in the yellow hat. I don't think that's real. There's no live-action movie coming or been. It's fake? Yeah. This is what happens when I say things before clicking on a link. Yet another reason to hate AI? Yeah, fuck AI. I'm sorry for ruining your day, Etchy. How can you ever forgive me?
Used breakfast.
Now I want a live-action fucking Curious George movie. Will Ferrell is the man in yellow hat, but it's all animated? Okay. We had live action Dora the Explorer. Who played Boots? People keep sending you AI videos. You could ask them to not. I imagine you've done that, though. Maybe someone did something like Herder. This is what the movie would look like if it was respectable instead of animated. I guess? Yeah, so is there an upcoming Curious George movie? It's just animated? Is that the takeaway here? A monkey. Well, monkeys have names, Axel. Usually. Case in point, the one from Dora is named Boots. I don't know how I didn't collect the tier the first time. There was one in 2006. Okay. That makes more sense. Gravel, thank you for the bits making the knifey spoony statement. Alright, you win. I see you've played knifey spoony before. I don't know if that man has an Australian accent. I imagine he does. I just didn't do an Australian accent. The what? Nice backflip. Save 4 seconds. His music video had Curious George in it, and it wasn't even a real monkey. Dang, not even a real monkey. I thought that I had landed on that. That's fine. Okay. More RNG. Alright, he tried to give me bad RNG. So I'm probably losing, like, this isn't gold pace, because it wasn't good RNG. But I did react to the RNG properly. So... yeah, this will be... I'm saving time over PB, but losing, like, 5-ish to gold. That's fine. Assuming that the Shadow Beasts cooperate. If you were wondering why that took so long to load, it's because I skipped 3 cutscenes. They just never came on screen. It was actually 3 loads. That doesn't bode well for the... Ah, that's fine. Using a little more than 5, but... Oh, and I'm really close to you. Now we get a break from RNG, thank God. I'm perfectly fine with this. So far. Thank you. This is a camera angle I haven't seen here before. Cool. Interesting. We'll just do that thing where I save a minute and a half after Forest Temple, the claw shot split, and then boom, I'm magically ahead and Depot Case Pal arrive. I say magically ahead, as though it's actual magic and not I lost a minute and a half on my claw shot sequence. What? That's a new one. Good. You. Weird car horn monsters freak you out a bit. I mean, the trumpet birds. Like, Philip Carterots. The ones that are outside and birds. Those honking things are. We'll see one here in a second, I think. Oh, no, we don't. We're probably thinking the same thing. Not these are geese. But, like, the bigger ones. Yo, Slush, thank you for the raid. How was the birthday stream? Hopefully it went well. Everybody should go follow Slush. It's his birthday. He was probably doing some speed running. And hopefully had a good time. Everybody wish Slush a happy birthday. Yeah, when we were growing up, my brother referred to them as Vuvuzela birds. And at least in the TP community, sometimes people call them trumpet birds. There's one that I don't want to see here on this next part, because I'm going to try to do a trick. His name's Kevin. He can mess me up sometimes. But you can be fast enough that Kevin doesn't do anything. And even if you are slow, it's RNG if Kevin does anything. Kevin did not do anything. There's Kevin. That is not a thumbs up. That is a middle finger emote drop there. Yeah, happy birthday. Fuck you. Very EP did runs in the beginning, then did Bingus since they were going to bed. It's the new controller's fault. Well, I hope that you are breaking in the new controller just fine. It is, in fact, the new controller's fault. But you'll break it in no time. It usually takes a little bit of time to break in a new controller, or, like, if you ever do a update to your controller, like if you change out the buttons or something, and then you have, like, a different, like, feel when you press it. Things like that just take a little bit to get used to. I've done it a few times. Oh yeah, it being fresh is certainly appealing. Well, that's usually nice because then you, like, can have the controller for a long time before it starts to go bad, and then you get very comfortable with that particular controller. Like, I still use the same Switch 1 Pro Controller for, like, Breath of the Wild runs that I got in, like, 2019, which was a boxed one. It's on my desk. I'm looking at it right now. I've occasionally done some things to it, like I don't think these are the original buttons, but the same controller. I was going to replace it with the Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller, but then my Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller is actually, like, not that great for speedrunning. It has really bad snapback that I can fix, and, like, it's got a very weird feel on its D-pad that I don't like. And I tried to, like, open it up, but opening up Switch Pro controllers sucks. Like, the screws were actually stripped. There's a screw that's stripped on it, and I hate it. I'm not going to use an extractor kit on a fucking Pro controller. But it is a pretty controller. Like, it's the one that I use casually as a result. Or at least, like, did until the Switch 2 came out. Switch 2 Pro controller is sick. I actually really like the Switch 2 Pro controller. It has a good feel to it. Also, Gravel, thank you for the bits. Hey, look, those frogs are eating all their crops. Ah ha ha ha! Good mouthfeel. Yeah, whenever I, like, put my mouth on my Switch 2 Pro controller, it just feels fantastic. Is this the part where I, like, start very weirdly licking my Pro controller? I don't think it is. Has anyone here tasted a Switch 2 cartridge? I have. It's as bad as the Switch 1. They still use the, like, thing that they lace it with. First thing you did. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get physical Mario Kart, so I didn't do it until I got a ZA. But yeah, it is as bad as the Switch 1 ones. Yeah, no problem, Snark. I had the same question. Am I liking ZA so far? I haven't had too much time to play it, because I've been doing, like, life stuff, like job hunting and stuff. But, and, like, since it came out, I played, like, a few hours on Thursday, and what I played of it I like a lot. Nice. But I didn't play too much after that, because I basically played Thursday night, and then Friday I flew to TwitchCon for GDQX, and then since I got back, I've been doing life stuff and catching up on stuff, because I was, out for the weekend. I'll probably play it within the next couple of days, quite a bit more than I was. But so far, I really like it. Yo, Slush, thank you again for the raid. Have a wonderful night, and happy birthday again. Get some good rest. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the raid, as always. Hopefully, you had a fantastic birthday. But I would just generally say, like, I like the combat updates that they have. I know that people are giving, like, mixed reviews for ZA. I like the changes. It's Pokemon, so it has nostalgia, and I know that that is, like, something that blinds people. But it's a Pokemon game that feels fresh enough. The active combat feels fresh. As someone that didn't play Arceus, I've heard some people say that Arceus had a, like, very clunky feel to it, but also it was, like, slightly different than what ZA has. I just don't know what Arceus had, so I don't really have the ability to comment. Yeah, I may come up with more critiques of it as I continue my playthrough. I'm being very reserved with my judgment. I think it has a really stupidly long prologue. I don't know why it took me 2 hours for the map to open up. I think that that is really dumb. And minimal battling. Yeah, I like the whole battle zone idea. I think it's a cool one. Especially because it means that you have, like, a safe time, right? Like, during the day, you're not really going to run into much. You can run into, like, wild Pokemon, especially if you go into a wild zone where you can go and actively look out for them. But, like, for the most part, you can not just randomly run into a trainer and be like, ugh. 5, 6. Thank you for the bad RNG. Ook. 6 hop, and it'll be... I'm saving time over my PB, but not over, but not, like, thing. That's fine. Probably losing... I already forgot what it was. I want to say it's, like, 6 seconds behind PB, or behind gold. You do have snacks, that's fantastic. What kind of snacks do you have? I've been, like, completely off of snacks for about a year now. And I like that. I've basically just been eating at mealtimes. Why am I so bad at judging this? Okay, I was right, it was a 8. I just didn't do the other part of the map correctly. It was, like, 15, not 5. God damn. Yeah, whatever. Right. Like, that is very normal RNG to get. I'm not upset about that. I'm more annoyed at my math. Oh, I absolutely agree with that, BB. The invisible walls directing me where to go was really fucking annoying. Like, if you're going to gate me in a tutorial, do it in a way that is seamless. There's literally supposed to be, like, a, what is it? An urban reclamation project or something like that. Like, there's an urban planning thing going on. Literally lock me out of these areas, story-wise, because of some amount of things happening, like, construction-wise. You can absolutely do that. If they had done that, it would have made the tutorial less grating, because I would have looked at a wall and been like, there's a wall there, I can't go that direction. That's all it takes. Yeah, there are these hologram walls in-universe. Just block me. Yeah, instead I see an item on the ground that I want to go pick up. Yeah, good to talk to you, Josh. Have a good one. Enjoy whatever it is you're going out to go do. Hopefully it's a fun thing. And have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Oop. Oh, correct. There we go. Thank you for stopping in. I forgot about that, but yeah, you're right, Vivi. They could absolutely just say, oh, oops, that we had to cut power to this district while we work on the urban whatever. They could do that. They could have holographic walls. They could have God knows what. Instead of getting a phone call being like, don't go that way. Have a visual thing that tells me to not go that way. If there were, like, a ton of construction workers down a road, I would not go down that road and instead continue to my objective, you know? Yeah, that fight is really cool to just do. That strat's fun. Exactly. That's not even that hard of an idea. Alternatively, I don't mind that, like, they're a little bit lazy with it if the tutorial isn't 2 goddamn hours long. Why is it so much unskippable cutscene? Let me play the fucking game. Like, it was actually kind of grating. I kept thinking, let me play the fucking game. Does Game Freak really pay like shit? That's not surprising. Considering, like, the end product, but it is surprising considering who they are, right? Oh, are they not anywhere but Japan? Why in the hell would you do that, Gem? Gem, thank you for the tier 1 for 13 months. Yes, I do have facial hair currently. You have indeed pointed that out. How are you doing, Gem? I hope you're doing fantastic today. Hey, it's starting to rain. In-game. Watch. Rain's taking a second. That's like why it's so weirdly bright. I beat the rain. Okay. It adds lag, so it's good. I mean, Rek was on a plane home? No. Rek got home the day before I went to, San Diego. He got home on Thursday. He's on a plane tomorrow to I don't know where. Engineers are considered low-class employees? Really? Yeah, I sent him a DM asking if he was going to be in town for Halloween. Bro wanted to shot in the dark? What was shot in the dark? Like Overwatch ranked? Good luck. Good luck with that, Gem. Oh, the rap event. Duh. I thought that this was like a bar that he wanted to go to for some reason. It's like, this name rings a bell. What was he gonna even do for that? He doesn't run anything that's like... not Breath of the Wild or A Link to the Past. Who do you play in Overwatch, Gem? There's a decent chance that you say a character that I've never heard of, though. You play Peter Griffin in Overwatch? I'm so happy for you, Brandino. How good of a meta pick is Peter Griffin? A Link to the Past and Breath of the Wild as the two that he does. Yeah, if he picks up third, it's going to be Ocarina of Time. I think the crossover between those two communities is him and you. Yeah, it's literally the two of you. You would never finish learning OOT. That's so true, Nuki. You doubt? Oh, you. I thought you were saying you would doubt he would. I'm like, dude, he did it last month. Are you just not a fan of modern Breath of the Wild runs, Glam? He is a mod for Breath of the Wild, this is true. And yeah, Nuki, that's because he fucking practices the shit out of everything and never does runs ever. That man would take 10 months to do a single run. That's you? Brandino, do you know Rek? It's like... he does it to a degree beyond the degree that I've seen, like, anybody else do it. The man learned Breath of the Wild any percent, a 25-minute run. It took him over a year to do a run, if I remember right. Because he just kept practicing. Oh, does he get that from the A Link to the Past community? Okay. Practicing is fun? Practicing is fun. So is doing runs. Like, I'm not saying don't practice, I'm saying he didn't do any runs. I don't think that's a hot take at all. I don't think that that's a hot take at all. I think that that's just the idea of, like, diminishing returns, right? Which one would you do if you could pick between those two, Grandino? Like, just without thinking of... without knowing anything about them, really. If you just had to pick, like, a heart pick. Heart Gold Soul Silver? Hell yeah. Yeah, you do need some full runs between practice, for sure. Like, that's the thing that I find I have difficulty with, is translating between practice and runs, because they're two different settings. That is also just, like, why I think that it's basically a fact that I perform significantly better in my runs if I'm not streaming them. Because that's a lot more like my practice. My practice is just kind of sitting here bullshitting. And, like, that's kind of what I do on stream. But stream, I'm like, you know, I'm in front of an audience in an extent, right? And I'm talking to a ton of people and holding a million conversations. If you guys have ever sat in a call with me, you know that there's about half the time you don't even know if I'm there. Because I'm fucking silent. I'm usually practicing a game at that time. Oh god. That was really good RNG. If this were like a showcase, I would not have gone for that. That was way too fucking close. But that was really good RNG. Do you not have music on for your runs, Nuki? Like, I am actively listening to music right now. No, I am actively listening to a playlist right now. Right now I am listening to Shinedown. Oh yeah, no, I will actively pause the music for times that I need audio, but otherwise I have music going. Right, so like, if I'm doing Breath of the Wild, I'll pause when I get to Dark Beast, so that I can try to do Speechless. In this game, I pause at Phantom's End. Anytime that I use an audio cue, I just pause the music. But I don't find myself using too many audio cues overall. If there is, like, you can do a visual cue or an audio cue. I always pick the visual cue. It's rare for the audio cue to be, like, significantly better. Like, there's an audio cue for Ukless that Beast figured out that he swears is, like, 100% consistent. I don't even know what it is. Because when Beast learned Ukless, I think it was either from me or Ike, but Ike used my cue anyways. He didn't like the visual cue. So he figured out an audio cue. You have to listen to game audio. I'm finding that, like, it's like, not uncommon to not need game audio or to need it, but, like, it's a very divisive thing. I've definitely had a lot of people be like, how the fuck can you play without hearing the game? And it's like, well, I can hear the game. Like, I do hear the game, literally. I just also have something over it. Audio cue for Stallard? Like, for early knockdown? Is that what you mean? I never liked the audio cue for early knockdown because it's literally earlier than the visual cue. Like, it's the breath noise followed by the cue is the breath actually coming out. I don't know why I'm calling it a breath, it's like a meteor. Audio cues based on the music? There must be two then, because the audio cue that I was always told about was the blah noise that it makes. There's a different audio cue? Interesting. Is it more related to the, like, counting 5 rolls thing as an audio alternative? I mean, I don't exactly miss early knockdown either, but also I haven't not done Stallard skip in over a year. I said, is it then a replacement for, like, the 5 rolls to get in position thing, instead of, like, a timing for when to get on the spinner? Used to listen to other music when playing some games, but as you've gotten older, Chisholm's gotten worse. That would overwhelm you. It's, like, overwhelming if I have a little bit more stuff going. Right? You don't pay attention to the rolls? Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, I just count the rolls. I count the rolls and then look at the fireball coming out of his mouth. Also, Etchy, isn't Diamond Pearl glitched any percent, like, 40 minutes long? And you use a Magikarp, I think? Wait, no, the Magikarp's Heart Gold Soul Silver, isn't it? Although I do like that Diamond Pearl is a, actually glitched Pokemon run. Those seem relatively rare. Yeah, especially something like Lanayru. I just don't give a shit. What? Let me dig you up. Fucking bullshit. How did I miss? Is that Diamond Pearl or Shining Diamond? Oh, nice. I'm glad that you guys have, like, a thing to do. Late? Okay. Good luck attempting to sleep, Snark. Thank you for stopping in. Always good to chat with you. Will you have a wonderful rest of your night. And a good day tomorrow. Lily pad bugs, what are you giving me? Nice. These lily pad bugs got hands. That is hilarious. I probably can't get a sub 10 because of RNG plus that thing that happened on the first room, but it's okay. Actually got pretty alright room that matters. Basically nothing else fucking matters in this segment. This segment is so goddamn boring. Usually plays with his friend. I need one more rupee before my rupee rout's done. Mostly plays with his friend, we play sometimes. His rank is way higher than yours, because he's been playing for over 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I started playing Overwatch whenever the beta was, so probably like 10 years, yeah. I don't think the game actually came out until 2016, so that means that he would have been playing in beta too. Shot in the Dark would be a really good name for a bar, though. It would be! It isn't! That was absolutely a non sequitur. We're talking about Pokemon BDSP any %, and Overwatch. Also, Phantom, is that like a 40-minute route then? Chimchar, get 2 badges? I just sensed you. True. Variety, why are you so sensible? Something like that. Is that a Manipulous route? Do you actually fight the champion? Or is it literally walk to the Hall of Fame? Yeah, why would you give shit about stats to beat 2 gyms? Fair enough. Yeah, you just don't care enough to manip it, you just reset if you don't get a good one. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fun run, I'm gonna be so for real. The fuck happened in my pla ... split? In my PB, I failed pillar clip, and then reactionarily was, like, tempted to reset, lost another, like, 40 seconds after that, and didn't reset, and somehow PB'd. Never surrender. Yeah, it's the reason that most of my runs get taken for, like, an hour minimum. Unless I get, like, obscenely bad RNG. Like, I was 30 seconds behind because I got bad RNG. Just not ridiculously bad. This split, go do anything else. Sounds good. We're almost through this split, though. Did the color actually change? Looks like it's purple. Attack! Just attack! Stop side hopping! Holy fuck! Oh, did you get your Vaxxas today, Variety? And yo, Ace, thank you for the luck. How were your runs earlier? COVID flu shots? Yeah. Oh, internet killed a run. Damn. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you'll get an even better pace soon. Power. Yeah, that makes more sense. This current PB that I'm comparing to is the one that lost internet during it. And I'm annoyed that I haven't beaten it. Oh my god. Yeah, this time loss is basically all the fact that the bug got to burrow. I don't know how much time that actually costs, but there's no way it's not most of that time loss. You'll race me to what? I hope you get an email soon, Phantom. That just does suck waiting for that sort of thing. That is something that I have going for me right now. No one's fucking interviewing me, so I can just generally be annoyed. Instead of, like, anxious about something. Could do gearless at 1:15? Is that like a 2-hour, 20-ish minute run? Look at waterfalls. I need a run that's about that length. Like, I need a good 2 to 2.5 hour run. Expecting me to PB is a tall order. Have you seen much of Pogate skip variety? DMC glitchless? I mean, yeah, that is true, I guess. It is pretty sexy. It also makes me swear. A lot. Because it's a lot of RNG. You just manually line that up? Yes. That is how I do that trick. I time a Z press, and I'm usually pretty decent at getting it. Like, I guess historically. I haven't been good at it recently yet. But like, historically, I'm pretty good at timing the Z press right before. It's pretty scary, and that's also why I still safety save there. Because, like, being late on that does just mean that I fall into the trigger. So, like, I am eating a little bit of time there. But I can also just press Z a little bit early and then manually line up. I don't know if it's faster. It probably is. Like, a couple of seconds. the thing that, like, one, I save there, right? Like, that is something that some people just don't have to do. I've never been able to do this setup consistently. So... yeah, absolutely, if you're just running into position. I've just never been able to do that setup correctly. Something about, like, the timing with the animations has never synced with my brain. I just randomly end up extending out too far. And going into the trigger. Yeah, that's just not my experience with the setup. I don't know why Express. Slow. Okay. Fuck you, Keys. Need to be holding L when Link starts moving after the load. I couldn't tell you outright if I do that, but I imagine I do. Live on the Raft channel, erase me and knock. Are you saying you want to get into a voice call and you're going to go live on the Raft channel right now? I'm about to go down a mountain. Edie or else? Variety, we haven't even gotten to the fucking bullshit yet. If the run survives the next hour... If the run well, okay. When do I leave Arbiters? You get into Arbiters a little bit before the 2-hour mark. This is probably like 1:15-ish in. Yeah. Yeah, in an hour I would be out of Arbiters. If the run is good. Okay, hold. A little bit spooky. I messed up one of my cues. It's fine. Come on. I was a little bit close. That makes sense. Do you actually want to play Happerlight Drifter? Don't you have to practice Burial at Sea, episode 1, all collectibles? Is that what it is? So yo, JPM. Yo, Morgan, thank you for the yoggle. I don't know. I'm doing my inputs, like, early. I keep having inputs eaten, and that's what that means. Sleep. That runs easy, Hyperlight Drifter is hard. And you're impaired from vaccinations. If it isn't Fright this weekend... Oh. I see, you're just that epic. Sweet. I'm happy for you. When is your run? Is it Friday? Or Saturday? Or... I don't think it was the second day. I don't remember if this is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, or if it's just Saturday, Sunday. '25th at like 2:30 our time. 25th is Saturday. Yeah, that's not bad. Morgan, how's your day going today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I forgot to time this. I forgot to actually time that. If the... you have a 1-frame input, so if you do like a backflip into the freezer, you freeze and immediately get damage boosted forward, and you're unfrozen. But you eat the, Hold on. But you eat the, like, get-up animation. Versus, like, the ability to unfreeze immediately. Also more damage? No, it's the same. It's a quarter heart both ways. That's in late blue. Me. There's a lot of green rupees. Fixed your dishwasher this morning and dealt with some other bullshit. Sorry that you're dealing with some bullshit, but I'm glad that your dishwasher's fixed. They're green because of my head. Oh! That makes sense. They would have been red if I was behind. I hope to never make the mistake that I made yesterday again. Yeah, I don't know how I did that yesterday either. For reference, for anyone that doesn't know, yesterday, one of my time losses in Snow Peak was going into the boss key room before getting the ball and chain. I just kind of went in there, and I had to do it with the fucking sword. That was a mistake I hope to never make again. Okay, interesting. 608 kill. I don't remember how long it is from kill to grab, but it's okay. Too long? It's like 2 fucking minutes. I know that. Oh, good time for ads to start. So I'm not doing fucking anything. Ice Gainer. Dies of Yeto. We are strong. Is this the royal we, or are you calling me strong too, Variety? Or are you saying, like, chat is strong? Okay, so that was, like, almost exactly 2 minutes back to control. Which I guess is good to know. It was, like, almost exactly 2 minutes. It was, like, between 1:59 and 2 minutes to control. No Core OTD. Do you want to do Core OTD? I'm perfectly fine with doing Russell TD. I don't know where my roll was, but okay. It's so much fun! Oh my god, I love Core OTD. The only form of TD that I've never done in a run at this point is Yeda TD. Which I also, on that note, hope to never do Yeda TD in a run. I don't know why the fuck it would be fast, really. I don't know why the fuck it would be fast. What is that camera? Never done it. It's not bad. It's like very... Can I... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm just doing this. It's not bad at all. It is genuinely free. It's like doing TD off of the... You know, like the thing that you can do on the Farron Vessel collection where you pull your own map? It's literally that, but it gives you TD. What just happened? Okay, I love that that just happened. I love that that just happened. Does it save time? Yes, with an asterisk. The Farron Vessel map thing is... It's frame... Like, you know how you can open the map while you open a text prompt? It's literally that. And what it does is, when the Farron Vessel opens the map, it reverts to your own map, which, yes, it saves time. It removes 2 text boxes and saves, like, half a second or something. But it does something. I don't remember exactly what it does. It does something that you have to, like, react to slightly differently. That if you're slow, for, like, closing the map, the timing is different or something like that. That if you react slow, you're just eating that time. It's definitely something that saves time and can be done consistently. If you do the inputs correctly. It is a frame-perfect half-second. But also, it doesn't lose anything to try it if you... Come on. If you're, like, confident in your ability to save time with it, if you do get it. Alright, a little bit slow. The main reason that I don't do it is because there's for some reason an actual hole in the trigger to talk to the Baron Spirit to get the vessel. And like, if you go for it, in my mind, it takes my attention away from that hole and diverts it to me doing the inputs. So like, I start to get the dead input when I get like that dead zone. Yeah, I hate having my attention taken away from the hole, exactly. It's too far to the right. Yep. Or left. I need to go to the right, which is what I did. Nice. Slightly awkward, but good RNG. Is this a gold? There's a 432 door. I don't know if 17 seconds... No, it's not going to be 17 seconds. I don't know how far this is going to be off gold, but it's going to be interesting because it's like door touch to bow collect. It's close to like 19 seconds. Noted. Actually got the bow shot. Cool. Not get that one. Or that one? Okay. Is it retroactive? I mean, you can apply it retroactively, or you can apply it to a future day, or even less. Enjoy your Lurko Blob. I didn't have my sword out. Nope. Alright, I think I still need 20 rupees, which just means the fire rupee, which is... Yeah, I need exactly the fire rupee. Which is fine, I just get it before city. Very easy choice there. Especially because my equips there already need to include the boomerang. Okay, and they'll be full hearts, that's great. Yo, congrats on tucking your horses safely into bed for the night. This is hype. How are your horses, Daenerys? Are they comfy? Enjoying their hay. Nice. Or 13 kill time. I don't know what that translates to. But I'm trying to remind myself what those kinds of things translate to. Kind of like a bad game of musical chairs trying to move them out of their stalls so we can clean. Fun. And by fun, I mean really not, but... But I missed. I literally missed. That is embarrassing. What's gonna make it easier tomorrow? Just that you don't need to clean them as thoroughly or something? It is indeed vor time. First, we have to go shopping. Everyone knows that before some vor, you always have to go shopping. That's why my equip felt weird yesterday. I don't have a bomb bag yet. And I did it afterwards because I forgot. And I was like, wait, why is the equip slightly different? Because, yeah, now my boomerang is down. Yeah, it's down in the dumps. It's unfortunate. I have a nearly 8-minute deficit for this segment, so eel, please, please. Oh, I see some Eris. Interesting. That is not iron boots. I'm in bed, I need some Pogate skip to fall asleep too. Well, pray that the eel doesn't suck and the run does get to Pogate skip in that instance. Unless it somehow dies getting there, which I guess has happened before, so. Yeah. That's good phase 1. Yeah, no, that is a good point. Maybe it's just been listening to me when I say don't suck. He goes, oh yeah, I'll just swim around. I unequipped the ball shot by accident. That was... Eel! Eel! What the fuck, eel? Fuck you! Oh my god! Yeah, eat me. I don't care. I have no fucking clue, Phantom. It literally just swam right by me, Morgan. Like, into me. And didn't actually aggro me. For the first hit. So I couldn't grab it because it was going really high up. Okay, hold on. Barely. Eel was not nice. At all. That was a fucking horrible eel. Runs through eel, though. We need an eel moat. We have Morpheel's Batman. We have Morpheel's Batman. That's all that we have here. Oh, and we have Lake Bedge. We do have Lake Bedge. Give it a look on post-eel content, Spittle. How's your night going, dude? What is up, sexy Spittleman? Welcome to I have lost a fuck ton of time because the eel fucking sucks. Eel just kind of says, screw you, you lose a minute, a lot. And that screw you, you lose a minute, by the way, I'm 4 seconds off of best split time. Like, come on. If eel were just normal ever, I would have significantly better runs. Oh well. Got a new MST PB, yo! What was the time? Also sorry about the Fire Temple BS. Was it sub 140? G-fucking G, dude. That's hype as shit. Regardless. World record soon. $140.20? You lost 3 minutes in fire. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the 10 GG bits. That GG is for Spittle. It's Zant, inflation. That's the word. Inflation. That emote looks really good when it gets, like, made big. Like, that emote just looks better. It's already a good emote. Like, it's a very good emote. Shoutouts to Izzy. Why do I have a Zant Eat Inflation emote? Because I commissioned it. Did I get the GG last night? No. No, I did not. I mean, the Zant Inflation thing does just happen in the game. In fairness. Yo, B. Boppington. You the luck on the run. Hopefully you're having a good night so far. That also bombs. Good to know. I've wondered about that. That also bombs. Going into this corner of the chest. bonks into it. Who would have thought? By the streamer who lost his microwave while betting? Yes. I'm probably not the only one. I am the guy who didn't have a microwave because I lost it in a bet when I was in college. Yeah, that is a thing that happened. Oh, we're about to get to the worst part of the run, Spittle. After I get into Arbiters is the worst part of the run by far. Crazy that you remember that. I haven't told that story in a while. I think I basically only told that story, like, when it happened. I do have a microwave now. I barely use it. I frankly don't really need it. That was interesting. No, actually. Yeah, it would have been a few years ago. That would have been, like, the year that I graduated, which was 2021, the first year I ran this game. I lost it in a bet. You surprised your apartment didn't come with one? Didn't come with one. This is my microwave. Yeah, I didn't have any money on me. That wasn't, like, on my card. What the fuck just happened? Do I try this? I probably shouldn't have, but I didn't get punished. Never lived somewhere that didn't just have one? Really? I've never lived anywhere that had, like, a built-in microwave. Like, I'm aware that they're a thing. I've just never lived anywhere with that. And I would probably gamble this microwave away, too, if I mean, I don't bet. Like, I only really gamble when I'm drunk. I like my toaster. Okay, so, like, for Christmas / birthday / they're too close to each other that, like, it's reasonably about the same thing for me. I've been thinking about getting a, like, on this same vein, getting myself a, air fryer. Or, like, an electric grill-style thing for indoors. Because I don't have a grill to, like, cook anything on. But I would like to, like, cook patties and stuff, you know? Having a large air fryer is nice. Yeah, I was gonna think about asking for, like, a nice air fryer. Because if it goes with my stuff, it would be, like, just a nice chrome air fryer. I feel like that's not that big of an ask for a holiday gift as an adult. And also, I'm glad that I could, sate your curiosity, or, like... Yes, you did remember correctly, Beboppington. That is me. I'm glad that I could help. I was also the guy who kept a microwave, the same one that is currently in my kitchen, who kept that microwave in my refrigerator, in my, like, living room closet. Yo, thank you for the Prime Gaming, Beboppington. That is much appreciated. enjoy the emotes of chicken nuggets and the ad-free. I am glad that I could be of assistance to you. The support is very appreciated. Honestly, like, I don't even know where I would put an air fryer right now. Like, genuinely, the place that I would put an air fryer is taking my microwave and putting it in a closet, and putting the air fryer where the microwave was. Yeah, exactly, Phantom. Getting one of those toasters with a built-in egg boiler? I've never heard of that. By the sink, so that's where I keep my kettle. Like, my electric kettle's there. Off to the right. I guess it could go, like, off to the left. Oh, I'm too far to the right. I could, like, rearrange some stuff, probably. But yeah, it would have to be on, like, that counter with the sink, which is fine. The main thing is that off to the left side is, like, my prep area. Morgan was the, what, to toaster with a built-in egg boiler? Because I've also never heard of that. Boiled eggs were something that I, like, really didn't like when I was younger, and I gained an appreciation for as I've gotten older. That was almost too far. Okay. Oh no? What's oh no about that variety? The, like, main appreciation that I got for it was boiling an egg in your water. Dino Nuggies? I'm sure. Yeah, they're supposed to be really good for anything that's, like, frozen. You very much dislike boiled eggs? Interesting. I used to, like, agree with that statement. I used to very much so dislike them. Now, I don't dislike them. I kind of like them, but it's very, like, take it or leave it. Like, it went from very much so dislike to the good side of ambivalent. Incredible for frozen meats. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Alright, 1:30 ahead into Arbiters. Let's see how the bullshit deal goes. I don't know the last time I had deviled eggs. I don't actually really remember what is different between deviled eggs and, like, a boiled egg. Is it just, like, a little bit of, What is it that goes on it? I genuinely don't remember. Like, I've made them. I don't remember what goes on it. I've, like, made them at jobs. Yo, Metisticus, how are you doing today? Mayo, paprika, other spices. I know, yeah, that makes sense. I like, definitely knew it was paprika, because it's, like, that color, right? Huh. Home appliances night in here, what with your dishwasher stuff earlier? True. You found a silver nickel. Wait, that's really cool. That's awesome. Alright, Boney and Clyde. You guys mind behaving? I would be much appreciative of that. Maybe just go in the corner. Okay. I don't actually know why that one didn't work. I will be patient. Please get in the corner. And if this part could go well, that would also be appreciated. I would be appreciative. Oh, come on. Alright. Please. You guys could be kind. Come on. Okay. That is okay. RNG, please. Somewhat rough RNG, but we're ahead. I almost went for the... I still have the muscle memory to grab the boss key. Yep, GG on Pogate Skip. We're not out of the woods yet. I don't know if this chest is better. I'm gonna grab this chest. I doubt it's better than, like, grabbing Fire's rupee quickly, but, like, getting the rupee text, probably not better. Or probably is better. Or, like, having any amount of difficulty with Fire's rupee. They're probably very close, and that's the one that's, like, way more consistent, that's what I'm saying. Alright. Oh, come on. Is there a camera angle to reduce the lag there? I really hate that I keep hitting his fucking sword. Deviled eggs fix the chalkiness you dislike about hard-boiled eggs. I definitely know what you mean about, like, the chalkiness, because the chalkiness in like, hard-boiled eggs is just the whites. The whites have, like, a bit of a chalky texture to them. And, like, I agree. I think that is, like, the worst part of them. Maybe I should try a deviled egg, because I genuinely don't remember ever having them. Alright. Can the cycle room go well, please? I would really appreciate if the cycle room went well. Thank God. What are century eggs? I don't think I've ever heard of century eggs. You like runny yolk? Runny yolk is, like, gross to me to look at, that it makes me not want it, but I feel like I would probably enjoy it, because I like runnier eggs, usually. Black pickled preserved eggs? I don't think I've ever had them. That also sounds disgusting. Alright. Now, please, Stallard skip when you go well. It's Chilean dish. I don't know how I read Chinese dish. It's Chilean dish. It's Chinese dish. I was reading out of the corner of my eye. Oh my god. I've never done that before. How long even is this? Oh, it's not even that long. Yeah, that's a first. Yeah, it was like third rang toss for them to even be targetable ace, so it was kind of annoying on RNG. But, meh. I also clipped back in, like, when I was going to do the, first attempt at the seam walk, which I thought was weird. Any day now. Yeah, we've still got this trick. The run is currently still going. And then we have the rest of the game after this trick. That's fine. Okay. A little bit slow, but we're alive. Green out of arbiters. Apparently not the only run that's been green out of arbiters ahead of this PD, though. Didn't actually know that. Oh no, I was green out of arbiters yesterday. It was like, yeah, it was like a second. Okay, and I'm still like basically full hearts too. Yeah. And yes, Blam, the run is going. Alright, this trick is stupid. For it just randomly fails reasons. Oh god, okay. It's fine. Mega Fortress. Is Mega Fortress a thing? That'd be fucking sick. No? Alright, fair enough. That is true. Ecchi would be screaming to this day if that were announced. 2 more comps, you're tired now? Would you finish the day at? Three and 3, hashtag neutral. Oh, come on. Part of the left. I'm getting better at that. I shouldn't be too hard on myself because that is kind of literally just my own strat that, like, actively gets developed with time. Ecchi the Clove Master over here. I've still yet to lose a comp game that I played Neon. Neon's fun. I just also haven't played Valorant in a few weeks. Big sample size? 2! Sure, what's your new take, Sandy? That fact that the second one hit a puppet is silly. I would have preferred a bundle of arrows, but okay. Alright, the run's looking good, but it can be utter fucking shit still, as we learned the other day. I would just like to not lose 5 minutes from here to the end. Yeah, they're just regular-ass keys that are like, yeah, let's fuck this guy up. Ah. I don't know why I did that roll. That roll was stupid. Need to lose 2... Oh, why did I do that? Lose 2 followers to go back to 420. By the way, that strat saves a single second, so the fact that I just threw the ring wrong means that I lose time doing that. But it doesn't mess up my inventory. Yo, Squeak. What the fuck is that thing's name again? It got a silly name. Bobo. Bobo. How is your evening going, Squeak? I think you're having a fantastic night so far. Bobo backwards is boob. Don't think it is. Nice camera. A mentee bee at work is a fucking wild name for that. But you know what? That is fucking awesome. Not the actual thing, but the name is fucking awesome. I'm sorry that you had a mentee be, but holy fuck. Right? I bonked. I always think that that's going to make it. I always think that that's going to make it. I have a bad habit of just bonking. Okay, that one shouldn't have been a bonk. I was trying to open the door. Okay. Yeah, the D-O-R-E, the door. Exactly. Hell yeah, though. Hopefully you're having a good evening now that you're home. Are you fucking kidding me? That was the worst shot of the three! Why did that one work? Hello. Denolfos that was following me. You still can't do that? That's wild. Yeah, no, that is like an actually concerning thing. Even my PLZA take yet? My PLZA take is, I haven't played enough of the game to give a proper take, but, like, I really enjoyed what I played of it. I'm basically just out of the tutorial. Like, I'm rank X. I just opened up the overworld, and then I went to TwitchCon, and then I played, like, 5 minutes since then. Do you delete resub messages? That's a great question. Hot take, but alright. I like it. I think the tutorial's stupid fucking long. Don't know why it took me multiple hours to get the overworld. I like the combat system. I think that the combat system is nice. But I would have said that before the game came out because I did the demo at, PAX. Love that time loss. That is a boomerang. Have a wonderful glorp night, Sandy. Sleep well. Thank you for being here, as always. Appreciate you. Excuse you, mister. Fuck you. Oh, and I have to redo a full equip now. Oops. I want to say that that was a thing, at least in Scarlet Violet. I can't say it with full confidence, though. I think this Darknet was doing in a big empty room behind a locked door. Flirting with Greg. Is it Greg or Fred? I don't know what was happening yesterday, but I'm way happier with that. I was, like, more careful, but I didn't really know what to be more careful with. Yeah, Etchy, is that a thing in the Let's Go game? Where if you heal twice in a row, it doesn't do the animation for the healing? So that you're not sitting through it? Alright, light number 3. Buddy, I don't use the Pokemon Center in Let's Go. Yeah, that's fair. I just figured that you know everything about Pokemon games that you play. This is wonderful RNG, by the way. You could have stopped after light number 3. Why did they give the spider an actual anus? Yo, Shaggy. How are you doing tonight? To make you ask questions. You know, that's actually a really good reason. Technically, spiders have cloaca. I see. It's because it's not lewd to show the cloaca. Climbing diagonally is the optimal thing, so that's cool. This should be light number 3. Oh, nice. Good luck with that. Hopefully you find this person better than the last one. Hell yeah. Glad it's looking promising. Hey, that was significantly less laggy than some of the other times. This run is alright. It's not anything super special, but it definitely is ahead. I do not have a this run command. Eating a barbecue chicken pizza. I hope that's good. Yeah, late nights, ordering food is always the way to go. Oh, you made it yourself. Nice. You make the dough yourself, too? All handmade. Nice. Sounds awesome. Twilight Princeless! Oh no, you're telling me Zelda doesn't have a brother? No! Oh no. Yo, Bash, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome into the only time that I've had a goddamn run ahead out of the bullshit mid-game. This run is actually good. And by that I mean not bad. So welcome on in to some chill vibes while we finish out the last hour-ish of this run. How was your stream, Bash? What were you up to? And everybody here, you should go follow Bash. Cool dude. He plays a bunch of Metroid games, which are one of my personal favorites to watch. I fucking love the Metroid franchise. Very chill dude. Fun to watch. Yeah. Nothing really else to say. If you like Metroid like I do, absolutely worth it. Or if you just like people that are cool people. Played Rando very bad today, but it was probably still chill. Welcome on in, UBE Chief, Rar, Cheeseburger, Miguel, Bash, DJ Shockwave. Hopefully everyone's having a good night so far. Least chill seed possibly ever. Yeah, that's fun. That's always fun when hell seeds happen. As long as it's not like a frequent thing, right? Every now and then getting a hell seed can be really funny. But it sucks if it happens even like twice in a week. We're just trying to not lose. So the last time that I had a run that was ahead out of the bullshit mid-game, it was my PB, as you might guess. And I was very nervous about that, because of course I was, and I led like 5 minutes because of that. So we're trying not to bleed 5 minutes. What the fuck was that? Trying to shiny hunt a starter in Brilliant Diamond. Which one are you going for? That doesn't sound like a fun time, but I hope you're enjoying it. Piplup? Ooh, shiny Piplup. I like shiny Piplup. Hell yeah, Bash. Enjoy winding down. Thank you for the luck on the attempt. And thank you again for the raid. Hopefully you have some chill, winding down vibes. And have a wonderful night. How many resets are you in? Would you prefer to be called something other than Chief before I just call you Chief? Also, I see UBE, and I know that's not even how you spell it, but it makes me think of Universal Basic Income. Chief's fine. Great. 1 in 8192, you've heard of. People end up getting their shiny starter, their sharder, as it were, after double that. That is wonderfully horrible. And if you guys haven't seen Twilight Princess runs, we do some really weird shenanigans here. This is an example of it right now. I'm going to do a trick that manipulates my save flag to be back at that small key by skipping a cutscene. That's why I just did that parkour. That's all that I have to do. All I did was skip a cutscene. And now my save flag will be preserved at a small key chest instead of the beginning of a dungeon. You did. Welcome back, Gay. What if I get Adam Glitch? If I get Adam Glitch and I eat my words, I'm gonna be, like, annoyed, but also happy that I got Adam Glitch. If I get Adam Glitch, I was nowhere near the trigger. Has anyone used, like, a trigger viewer to look at what it looks like and seen if people that got Adam Glitch were even remotely near it? Because, like, I know that the suspicion has always been, no, they aren't, but maybe it's weirdly shaped, right? I assume that there is 2 triggers, and not a cutscene. Not just a cutscene. Maybe that itself is wrong, though. Stop resetting the game's boring as fuck. Oh, I absolutely believe it. That is why I would probably never shiny hunt a starter. At least not through, like, literally resetting the game to get a starter. Like, egg hunting one, sure. It's just so much. But I wish you luck. Grab the chicken, grab the chicken, grab the chicken. Okay. Nice bonk. Hello, chicken. Yeah, Piplup's definitely a good choice. Afternoon, X. Thank you for the luck. How are you tonight, dude? Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. Never really shiny hunted before, but you're starting with a starter? That's certainly a choice. Yo, 0.2 second gold. We take that. GG on the 2 Val games. Is that 2-0 for the day? Three and 2 for the day. Nice. Right, you were playing with Hex earlier, weren't you? Or, you're Hex. You were playing with Etchy earlier, weren't you? Alright, Argarok Split is a very goldable segment, as long as things go well. And that is the most no-dust statement I could have made. This segment is able to be bested if I play well. In other news, water wet. Are you fucking kidding me? No! Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, this is not goldable at all. Why couldn't it have just been that? Double pot warp! All right! That just happened! Wonder how much time I lost on that. I actually don't know offhand. I definitely should have done, like, the better backup for failing that, but... That is rare upon rare, yeah. Ideally, I would be in the Arg Rock fight about now-ish. I don't know how much time I lost to that. But it's slightly less than the length of Van Tower. Yeah, that's a very bad time for that door touch. What is the record for this? It's a 3:23, I believe, by Bewildebeest, guy who is really good at this game. Reference second place is a 3:29. Dude's just really good at the game and put a lot of hours in. I am 5th place. I think the leaderboard would technically say 4th, but there is an unverified run. Actually, I think there's 2 pending unverified runs, but one of them's just Jim getting better time. Yeah, I think also Jim's time still says 3:31 per second. Yeah, we're definitely capable of it. DF's time is a 3:35:27. Yeah. So DF's time is like a 17-second PB would be tying him. My best possible time is like, well, it's inaccurate because I'm in the middle of a segment where I lost time, but like 4 minutes faster than his PB. Into the last little bit of the run. It is pretty likely that I bop him. Doopsy had like a 3:36 or something. I know that my PB is faster than the non-PGS PBs, other than DF. DF did bop Doopsy. That's basically what I'm saying. And then he vanished again. Well, I guess then he went to play Prime 2, and then he vanished again. Although I've seen him around a little bit, as of late. Yeah, I lost, what, like, 30-something seconds? I think I'm saving time over my PB still. But that was not a good scene second. See, I understand where you come from with that ace, but I really like the history of it, right? Like, I like being able to see a proper trend of where my PB history is. Yeah, it's still like 10 seconds off of my actual double claw gold. What was that, a 716? Yeah. My real double claw gold is like a 707 or something. But let's gold at least. That's at least my personal take on it. I know that others disagree a lot, and they just don't like seeing runs that they don't think are good on there. It's obviously a preference thing. Yo, Cubics, thank you for the luck. How are you today, gamer? But I guess another way that I see it is, like, if you actually have a PB that's easy to beat, and you're realistically going to beat it, right, like, soon, then you will beat it before your run gets verified, and it would be reflected properly, because then you would just submit the other one on top. And if that doesn't happen, it means that it was harder to beat than you thought. I definitely need to, like, hunker down on my early game and stuff to PB a lot further. Because I definitely bleed a lot of time. Like, I don't know what your... Ace, what kind of Enter Arbiter's times are you getting, by the way? Because I have a 159 in this run right now. Not ready for work? Well, go out there and kill it. You'll do great, I'm sure. But I totally feel that. That should be correct for just hitting A. I think I can just hit A. I might need the ESS left. Yeah, I had ESS left. Well, actually, you only got about 40 minutes. Fly. The fly from yesterday is still around, by the way. Go into the trigger. And she told me to go faster. And then in response, I paused randomly twice. Yeah, take some melatonin and watch on your phone. Do you take melatonin, Etchy? Is that a thing that you do? You do when you need to, ah. Hey, Clarence. Bye, Clarence. Alright, what do you guys think? 332? 333. I feel like that's going to be left up to Zelda, really. I don't think that's going to be in my control. It's definitely doable. Fuck you! Oh, I curved that roll. I absolutely curved that roll. Alright. 332 might be impossible. Stupid room's gonna be stupid room. This is gonna suck. Drop? Yeah, I fucking love this room. Don't you fucking dare. I saw that. He's gonna teleport away, so I'm not moving. Might go back there. Fuck you. Yeah, stupid room. Alright. I think 332 is still on the table, it's just significantly less likely. I don't know how much time that just cost me. I need Drillbur while looking for a Gibble. What color is Shiny Garchomp? I feel like I've seen it, like, once. Isn't it, like, green? It's almost identical. Oh. Well, doesn't Drillbur have, like, the blue at least? The Mega is bright pink. Ah. I want to say that I probably lost like 45 seconds. It's like my rough estimate. Definitely not a guaranteed PB, which sucks. But I really hope I don't that hard. TP hard game. TP very hard game. Fuck you! I hate that. Just get me out of this segment. Get me out of this segment, dude. Come on. My camera angle was, like, further in, so my Q didn't work. Fuck that. I even, like, saw it happening as I was jumping. Yeah, 32's not happening. It might not even be a 33. Losing a minute on Light Sword is really stupid. That was almost me jumping into the fucking void. Okay. Yeah. A minute 40 between Light Sword and Argarok is ridiculous. That's okay. Is that too far to the right? Yes. Yes, it is. Fuck off! Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god! already hate this segment. If I lose this run, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I was almost late. I thought I was late. That's okay. We can hunker down and we can easily still PB. It is perfectly fine. You got this? Doubtful. I am playing like shit in the endgame again. But it'll be fine, because the again is in reference to compared to my PB. Etchy is, yet again, bargaining my soul. Do I have enough health? Am I alive? Yes. No. No, because it deals a heart. Cool. Thank you for changing the answer fucking immediately. Yeah. I've lost, like, fucking 25 seconds to 30 seconds already? I am fucking throwing this run. I don't even want to finish it anymore. But I will. Think you're luck, Heimlich? How are you tonight? Welcome into I've lost 2 minutes in the past 20. Which is fucking ridiculous. Gross. Gross segment. Can I get one thing correctly in this dungeon? Can I get the two-framer, please? If I PB, these splits are basically just, like, continue most runs into endgame type splits. That was a good forest phase. Late? Are you fucking kidding me? I've been early all week, and now I'm late. There goes time save on this segment, too. I'm saving a little bit of time because the fight itself was fine, other than the two-framer. Two-framer costs a fuck ton of time to miss. Alright. Run is still PBable. Because my Hyrule was god-awful in my PB. Basically everything has time save from here to the end. I think the only segment left that doesn't have much time save is this one, which is effectively Squidna. The main thing about the time save on this segment is KB4. Skip a 34. It's possible.
My puppy.
Should be doable. I don't believe in it because it's definitely in Zelda range. TV's valid. Okay. Yes, that is the only postman skip that all dungeons even has to do. It just skips the postman trigger. There is no other point in the all dungeons route that we even come across one. Just right there. So it's kind of embarrassing if you fail it. I don't know why I was just text mashing. Oh, I still have 5 bombs. That actually kind of bodes well for the possibility of golding something. But things need to just go well. So I'm just gonna shut up and play, I think. I think that this is lock-in time. What do you guys think? I think the answer is most people would probably agree with that statement, but I'm also still not shutting up. Lock in with your cock in. Looking for an available hole for my cock, so that I may fulfill the statements made by Morgan. Alright, KB4. Please don't be an enigma like you sometimes are. Yep. He was kind of an enigma. Like, Link targets the fucking axe. Why does he do that? No one ever said he's smart. True. Actually, I think they mostly say he isn't. I think in most canons, Link is kind of a dumbass. Just, like, really courageous. Open the fucking door. That was a stupid time loss. I got pushed by the lock on the door out of open range. Yeah, too dumb to be scared, exactly. No, it's ball and chain. Does that door matter? No. Do any doors in Hyrule matter? I know a lot of them don't. I just don't know if any of them do. Probably, like, this next one, if I had to wager, I guess. The door lock being a giant physics object is both hilarious and very stupid. I want you. Because TP has the hardest puzzles. I see. I say as I solve one out of order. Okay. I didn't get the thing, but I think that we're still doing fine. Actually, I think that my equip, I want to go back to the bomb arrows, so I need to put that back on Y. And then I need to remember bow on Y for the rest of the run. Bombs are up left, I know that, but bow is, like, down right. Was it ever explained why they're there? In the All Dungeons route? Well, no, because we never actually go in, like, into Telma's bar, where a lot of that explanation stuff happens. We do actually see, like, all of them during that. Yo, Z. Thank you for the GL. How are you? But what was the explanation? They are a, like, cohort of, like, saviors of Hyrule. They're part of, like, a guild. Think of, like, an adventurers guild. Like, a literal adventurers guild D&D party out to save Hyrule. That is what they are. Well, it's good for the rest of the week, see? What the? Oh, I do need this back. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, Zelda. Well, good luck with work today, Z. On Zelda, move. Thank you. That's 3. Okay. Zelda's clipped out of bounds. Oh, she's back. That's 5. 6. Alright, Zelda. It's a 7. Go on Y. You did name this. You did name this one, Z. To get 0? What do you mean by 0? The answer to your question is probably not. Everybody email Soneris. It might be one of the oldest segment renames, Z. That has definitely been that way for literal years. What? 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 I... Alright, if that costs it, I'm annoyed. I don't think that costs it, but if it does, I'm annoyed. AG was the broom bar for a while, too. Come on. Are you kidding me? Zelda? And by Zelda, I mean fucking Ganondorf? That Ganondorf just cost me that by actually dodging the arrow. What the fuck? It's not a 33. It is a 34. Ganondorf fucking dodged the arrow. He moved after it fired. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. That is stupid. The arrow was aimed correctly, so it wasn't my fault. Huh? Okay, that one. Like that part? Yeah, that part. Alright. Zelda needs more training. It's not Zelda. I'm the one aiming. You just fucking dodged me. Look, I'm just glad that I PB'd, but god damn, I threw so much. I'm not gonna complain too much, but come on. This is over 2 minutes. I can 31. I can definitely get a 31. Not to mention, like, I lost a minute on Eel. Lost 30 seconds on entering Goron Mines. I was 30 seconds behind, 40 seconds behind nearly, early on. There's a lot of things that could have gone a lot better. I'm not going to complain too much, though. Thank you guys for the GGs. We certainly did PB, and I gotta be happy about that. Someone got on my case about diminishing my accomplishments the other day, and I don't want to have a repeat of that conversation, because they were right. So, we can be happy. Ganondorf just died. Zelda shoots wherever Epona is facing, and where Epona is facing is in your control. Yeah, that's how Epona works. Or that's how Zelda works. It's also how Epona works. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do fucking social media posting. So, I don't fucking know, I'm bad at smiling. Hopefully that looks good for social media. Then the screenshot for the Discord. But yeah. I appreciate all of the GGs and everyone for being here today. My last stream until Friday, because I just kind of don't stream during the week all that much. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday, okay. I'm not just being stupid and it's Monday. It gives me time to do my things that I mean to do during the week. So, usually it's better when I have a job, but like, whatever. No more Silent Glovers PB. Yeah, this one was on stream. This is actually a decently notable PB, because I play significantly better when I'm, like, not online, and I had an offline PB because my internet died. I played a hell of a lot better. So, now that I beat that, we're back to online PBs. I'm just improving, I'm showing improvement, I'm happy about that. Can't tell me that I'm not happy about that. So yeah. See, we could raid Rodner again, who's doing Hundo.
Where's no again?
Or we could raid Freezy, who I haven't raided in a minute. Rodner started 16 minutes ago. Freezy's been going for 4 hours and is about 10 minutes from the end of a run. We're gonna raid Rodner again. Rodner is doing TP Hundo. Cool dude, long-time runner. And he's been back grinding just different categories. Currently he's doing Hundo. Go enjoy some very top-tier gameplay of this game. And I will be back on Friday doing more Twilight Princess. We're probably doing Twilight Princess until Games List drops. After Games List drops, it depends. If I get a run in, I do that run. If I don't, we do something different. So, hopefully this category gets in, because I love this category. Let's give Rodner... Rodner has some fun emotes. Rodner has some very funny emotes, so let's do... That is certainly a Nodders. Okay. Let's do... Peepo, poo-poo, peepo, poo-poo, peepo... We'll do this emote. I have the emote. That one. That is the raid message.